Growing Big with Steve Bartilla.
When it comes to habitat improvement, everybody focuses on food plots. And don't get me wrong, you know what, an Antler King trophy clover plot, their honey hole plots, cereal rye, all this stuff are very, very, very helpful when it comes to managing deer. That said, the most often ignored feature of managing is offering quality cover. If you're up in the Northlands, I'll tell you what, thermal cover over winter is huge. It is absolutely huge because those whitetails, they're really balancing a fine line between survival and death over winter. That mature buck, he's lost 25-30% body weight during the rut, and now he's going to run a negative energy balance all winter long. What is a negative energy balance? All that means is it's going to take him, he's going to burn more calories acquiring and digesting his food than he's actually going to get out of it. You know, every day during winter, a northern buck is losing weight. He's not gaining it. That's where thermal cover comes into play. If you've got good thermal cover, the deer inside that thermal cover are experiencing a 1 to 2 to 3, even 4 degree temperature difference. It's that much warmer in there. That may not seem like much to you and me. You know what? It does to the deer. It does to the deer's survival because they're burning less energy the warmer it is. And that line between life and death is so fine. Another great cover feature is warm season native grasses, such as switchgrass, Indian grass, bluegrass, or big blue stem. You know, those warm season grasses make for exceptional cover, especially if you just get a state south of Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. You know, in there where they don't have such nasty winters, those nasty winters tend to lay native grass flat. Okay, but that one state lower, and all of a sudden native grass, more often than not, it stands all winter long, and just like that, in 2 years, you've went ahead and transformed. You've transformed an open field into a surplus of cover. Another way is to just go out in the woods here and create cover with a chainsaw by hinge cutting. As I always say, for safety reasons and to cover myself, I'm going to suggest you go out and hire professional loggers to do this. But what you do is you cut approximately 2/3 of the way through the tree, let that tree fall down, maintaining that connection to the root systems. Remember, a deer's world isn't 6 feet tall. It isn't 10 feet tall. It's approximately 4 feet off the ground, 4.5 to 5 feet off the ground. That's where a deer's world is. So you drop that cover down to the forest floor, and just like that, you jack the amount of cover up in that property that you had. You can take a park effect woods, and just that quick, it is a thick, nasty jungle. And what does that do for us? It provides us with all that extra browse that's now down on the forest floor, and it cuts down their line of sight. They can't see us when we're sneaking through there to go to our tree stand. They can't see that 140-inch buck that's standing over there when the 150-inch buck is over here, so they get in a fight. You know, it reduces social stress by reducing the visibility. It allows more family groups to pack into there. Again, reducing social stress because they can't see each other. It makes that buck work so much harder trying to find that doe than when you're in a park effect woods. When you're in a park effect woods, he can stand here and he can see way out there and say, oh, no, there's no does there, I might as well move on. You go ahead and add good quality cover, and he can't do that. He now has to go check that. The more time he wastes on our ground, the higher our odds of killing him are, the lower the odds of him getting sniped off over on the neighbors are, because he's spending more time on our ground.
Growing Big is brought to you by Wildlife Research Center, the gold standard. Reconics, see what you've been missing. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. The Heater Bodysuit, you stay warm or your money back. Furminator, the best food plot implement on earth. Bush Hog, performance you can count on. Redneck Blinds, the best hunting blinds on the planet. Chestnut Hill Nursery and Orchards, and foodplotsfordeer.com, planning your habitat improvements and improving your hunting.
Food plots are a big, important part of habitat improvement. But do not forget addressing cover. You produce the best cover in the area, you're going to have more deer for it.
Growing Big with Steve Bardtilla.